Our mission is providing food, shelter, and hope through Christian love. We have a community soup kitchen that provides about 100,000 meals each year. We are the only soup kitchen in our community. We also have a temporary emergency shelter for men experiencing homelessness so that they can get back on their feet. Project Cornerstone is a residential recovery program for men who are experiencing addiction. When I think about Samaritan's vision, I think about all the areas that we impact. We impact homelessness, hunger, poverty, addiction, mental illness. We know that we can't solve all of those problems, but we can impact individual lives. We have a vision that our guests will not have to return to homelessness and that they won't have to continue to rely on emergency services.
And I'm James. I'm an alumni of Project Cornerstone. I've got 16 years, no drugs or alcohol. I spent 20 years out there homeless. The best part of the program for me was being involved in the softball team. I had never played any kind of sports before at all. And as a matter of fact, the first ball I hit, I stood there and clapped, and everybody was saying, "Hey, you need to run." You know, I can't actually talk like a NA or AA guru, but it was dangerous, and it was important for me to stay stopped. That was the main thing, to stay stopped. What I remember about the volunteers is that they loved me even when I didn't love myself, and that was important because they showed a lot of care and concern for me. If I was to talk to somebody out there on the street and to be able to convince them to come down here, I would tell them that this is a safe place. And that there's plenty of help down here for no matter what type of help they need. They just have to ask the right person. Counselors will help you will send you in the right direction.
I really think I would be dead if Samaritan didn't exist. You know, if this place didn't exist, I'd actually probably still be out there on the streets if I was lucky, because without God, I wouldn't have stood a chance fighting this.
I am a personal example of Samaritan's mission. They provided me food, shelter, and hope through all the programs here, Project Cornerstone, seeing the volunteers, and also hope that I could leave the situation that I was in and become a better person. It is where I got my life back. Samaritan has gave me a career. Samaritan will always be a special place to me.
The mission is really providing for people physically and meeting very real needs that they have of food, of shelter, but also going beyond that and really honoring them as people and doing that by having conversation, by knowing people's names. Samaritan isn't just, handing out canned food, which is wonderful and needed, but you're really investing in people as complex, full people who are made in the image of God. And I think that's the mission of the whole organization summed up. The beginning part of the day is all prep. So we're getting the meal ready for everyone who walks in the doors. The middle part of the day from 11 to 1, we're open to the community. So people are coming in, we're serving them lunch, refilling beverages, just kind of talking about their days. And then at 1, when we close the kitchen, the team's cleaning up, mopping, sweeping, sort of getting everything set up for the next day. I think it's a priority to love people well, to care for people, caring for guests who are coming in the door, and also just caring for one another.
We appreciate what donors, volunteers, and other supporters do for Samaritan Ministries. Each donation is important to us and helps bring a warm meal, a friendly smile, and a safe place. Every single donation works together for good. Whether someone is bringing their time, talents, or their treasures, that all adds up to make a difference. For Samaritan, stewardship means that we are doing what we say we're going to do, and we are investing in the lives of our guests.
Because a lot of the guests in the community know this place and know that it's such a source of community and love, those relationships aren't just on a day-to-day basis. They sort of continue and can grow. People care about each other deeply.